Hey everyone, it's Molly Stark coming out with my hopefully quick predictions on what I think could be banned in the upcoming ban and restrict list update on Monday, the 10th of November, 2025. Standard is going to be the format I think that they're going to be focused on the most, as it's the most broken, and just the deck that's just clearly oppressive and just ruining the fun for a lot of other decks. Is like, and modern seems pretty healthy. Legacy, wouldn't be surprised either way. I'll talk about each of the formats going up here. So standard is the one that I think that has the most oppressive deck right now. The Vivi deck, basically, the three cards that are really wild, just oppressive in this deck are Vivi here, with one, a blue, and a red for 0/3 legendary wizard. You can pay 0, add X mana of any combination of blue and or red, where X is Vivi's power, activate only once during your turn. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and deals 1 damage to each opponent. And if you combine it with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, which is too generic for a legendary artifact, you can spend mana as though for mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures you control with a +1/+1 counter on them have all the activated abilities of all creatures exiled in the Cauldron, and then you can tap it to exile a card from a graveyard. And when a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on it, on a creature you control. And then, so basically, you can exile multiple, like one plus Vivies under Cauldron, and then each instance you can activate separately. And then if you have a Vivi in play with a +1/+1 counter, you can also activate that Vivi. So it's just, you make a bunch of mana, essentially. And then you can combine it with props. Idyllic Memory here. So it's 1 in a blue for a legendary enchantment. When ETBs, you draw a card. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have drawn more than one card this turn, you put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of cards you draw -1. So basically, just for every card you draw past the first, it's just you can make a creature that bigger. The messed up part about it is it's not once per turn that the ability triggers. It's any combat. So you can, without with fear of missing out, it just combines with multiple combat turns and just makes your creatures huge. And then, yeah, I just think the wild thing is this deck was a known factor. Even like when the Vivi even when before the bans, the Pro Tour Final Fantasy, when the Is a Prowess deck was really good, you would still just probably Tordam and Rosa PVDDR there. Top 8 of the Pro Tour with this deck, so you just knew it could have the potential to be good. They banned 7 cards last B and R update, but still, Mono Red and Blue Red are the best decks in the format, and with Dimmer, Blue Black, I guess, as well. But if it was up to me, I would probably ban 2 of the 3 out of Cauldron, Vivi, and then Memory. Memory for sure. I could listen to an argument about keeping either Vivi or Cauldron. Cauldron didn't really do too much before Vivi, and then although it does enable like be able to activate multiple Vivi abilities per turn on multiple creatures. And then Vivi, it's an interesting design, but it's really good too. So it's an interesting design that may not necessarily be as broken if you can only have one of them in play and only make 1 burst of mana per turn. So I can see, again, I'd probably ban all 3, but I think you have to ban at least 2 of those 3 cards. And then the next deck that's really good right now is Screaming Nemesis. It's the Mono Red with Screaming Nemesis. I can see Screaming Nemesis maybe being banned because the card is just absurd. Previously, Mono Red had Heartfire Hero and Monstrous Rage banned, but the deck is still really good. I personally can see them going either way. We'll just leave the deck alone or ban like Screaming Nemesis or something. Because the card is just kind of crazy and just leads to some weird gameplay. So I can understand if they want to ban it or we'll just leave it. Anyways, the next card I actually heard talking about being banned today, just in case the card deck becomes really good, would be Kaido, Bane of Nightmares. The card's just been really good ever since it came out. And it's just, the deck's been the deck hasn't really been good, but it's been a staple at the top of the format for over a year now, probably close to a year and a half. So it's, I don't know. I mean, I can see. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they went really hard with the last B and R update too. So again, let's see. So, anyways, I think the have just to summarize my opinions on standard, at least two of the three out of Phoebe Ornithopter, Theopter, Agatha Soul Cauldron, and Props Memory. I think probably ban all three just to be safe, and then maybe I understand if they left Kaido and Nemesis or banned them both. Like I wouldn't be surprised either way. But those for sure. I don't think anything else is really oppressive. And then actually still go to modern. There's been a lot of changes to the format. I feel the past few months. It's is it Prowess, Boros Energy, and then the Goros Vengeance and Amulet Titan have remained at the top of the format. Some changes that have come up in the format are just Jeskai Boink deck here has become really good. I don't think it's doing anything impressive. It's just really good. I don't think Def doesn't need anything banned. Esper Gordos does something really impressive as well. It's just another cheat either Gristle brand or attracts them into play. It's not doing really anything broken. Just got Blink, and then the Affinity deck is a new one because of Pinnacle Emissary here. It's can just have some really explosive starts. And I guess the other thing that's been new in Modern is Quantum Riddler. That card's really good. You can just warp it and then ephemerate it. It's really good if you just discard your hand to Frog because it just draws you additional cards if you have one less card in hand. I don't think that any of the decks I've brought up really do anything impressive. In my opinion, just leave Modern alone. It's probably just fine. And then with the Legacy, the blue black Tempo Reanimator deck has shown just be really good. Still, it's the cards that I've heard need to be banned or Cameo or Entomb. I mean, I haven't kept up with the format enough, so maybe just ban those. And then the other deck here that's I've heard people bring up as a problem again are the All Spells deck here. It's just maybe just ban their Balustrade Spy or what's the other one? Balustrade Spy or Undercity Informer. I mean, I don't know. I mean, deck is really good. So I don't know. Anyways, that's just maybe just ban some from All Spells. Nadu is another really good card in Legacy, but I don't think I've heard people talk about banning it. Anyways, I guess the other card too. I've heard maybe be banned in Legacy is One Ring, just because I mean, get rid of that card in Legacy too. It's banned in Modern. It's been banned in Modern for almost a year. Probably just needs to go. Anyways, yeah, I think they'd be justified in banning something in Legacy. I guess the problem with Legacy too is they've just been a ban or two cycle behind for Legacy, just because they took so long to ban Fury. So grief, not Fury, sorry. But anyways, that's just my thoughts. I'll do a video. I should be off until off no work not long after the update, so I'll probably do a video after that. Anyways, thanks for watching.